Alright, so switch over to the video. We're good. Turn the game sound back on. And I think we're okay there. Alright, so we were doing what on this planet? Where did we leave off? We need a multi-tool, we need a better ship. Wow, make sure we have all those we can make. That's always a good idea. In a normal game, I'll carry like a couple hundred batteries. You just buy them. And everything's here. Yeah. Okay. So, yes, battery. Then everything's good there. Okay, so what are our goals right now? And let's see what our goals are real quick. Fix my screen. And then, what else do we got? Weird. Bots aren't running today. Oh, I can eat them. It's kind of bizarre. I don't know. Let me check the bots. Because you know, that could be an issue later. Yes. Now, let's see here. The alerts are working, so that's good. Check on the bot. See what it's doing. Because, you know... why is the bat off? That was weird. So, from a strange perspective, the bots were off. Okay, glad I checked them. So the bot should show up sometime soon. Okay, so we were doing learn the biofuel reactor. Advanced technology requires power modules to run process salvage data with a construction unit. Oh yeah, they want me to build a house. And I hadn't decided where I wanted to do that yet. Oh yeah, never mind, I was building the house. It's over here. It's right here. I don't have the landing pad yet. So the ship's kind of up there out of the way. So what we need is the bioreactor. Listen, but we don't have any cells yet. Well, that's a nuisance. Can I build? No, I can't build that yet. Is it a way I can build actually, I want to pick you up. Pick you up. I'll put y'all inside. I don't have to deal with you being outside. That's headaches later. Right, never mind. Save beacon core habitats. Yeah. Actually, where's the landing pad? Oh, I bet I have to get that from somewhere else. Alright. So that's not good. Now, this system is a rather dull system. Now, I'm hoping my ship can actually take off without any issues. Is this, do I have all my discoveries on this planet? No. Might have a few in this area that I haven't seen yet. So we want to do... So we want to go down to the beach. And then into the water. Now, armored clams, those are drop living pearls. I do need those. But not yet. Actually, I'll only need that if I do the Atlas quest. But if I don't do the Atlas quest, it won't matter. Now, where was the... Right, that's that. Where was that again? Alright, well, what we need some data. And we will see where we go from there. Alright, let's hope the ship works. Oh, yay. Really? Can I make more? What do I need to make fuel? Dihydrogen and metal plates. Well, metal plates are easy. Dihydrogen, not so much. And I can use the uranium. I do have some of that. So we'll use that. Now, I have seen structures underwater. And that's pretty wicked. But without the underwater tech, it's kind of hard to get to. So water planets tend to be problematic until you have the sun. But it's okay. It's actually not that bad. I just wish you could scan for buildings in the ship without having to land. And I think it was slow. You just wait for them to load in. Like, there was something over here. What was it? Oh, there's one of those data containers, which may or may not hold anything useful. If I was walking, a different story. But there we go. That's what I'm for. Alright. Well, this one's money. It also has a good chance of being a death trap. Saving, not a necessary thing. Because this thing is abominations. And abominations are not friendly. Now, if this is a permadeath, be totally different. But this being on a permadeath, kinda have to take everything at the value it's going to kill us. At the first chance. So. Alright, new milestone, I get it. I learned a word, I got a milestone. And I'll pick these up. Come on. Analyze data. What do we got? Anything good? Some nanites. Useful. I know, they're whispering eggs. Normally, they're a gold mine. Oh, I have deoxit. I will take the deoxit. Okay, what else do we have in this area? Wait. Area technology, that's what we need. Yes. I don't have a yay. But that buried tech will be useful. Ooh, that one I needed. Nice. That helps. And there's a sodium plant right there. Hold that thought. Save the oxygen because we do need that for the things. Oh, come on. Ah, they changed the jetpacks again. Bloody bugger. I made the jetpacks not work indefinitely again. Yep, I get it. You're investigating, but you'll go away. There. Alright. Works for me. Oh, this is out in the open. Sweet. Alright, so any more data caches? Let's see. Where we go. data caches. Because Lord knows we could use one. Let's see here. Yeah, there's a damaged machinery. Actually, it's 2 damaged machineries. That's potentially useful. That was nanites. What about the other one? No, just nanites. Wait a minute. It's the sister's one. Right there. Yeah, I think it's that other one that we already got. That was over there. And it's just bobbed slightly. They do that when they're not underground. It's just one of those things that when they're not underground, they tend to bug out. Now, let's see here. There's another animal down here. I do need M. Looks like an aggressive one. Alright, that's 8 of 12. There's one that's over there. Animal. Because we're short a few. There's 9. It's 9 of 12. That'll help. Yes. I don't care about the words. Yes, I learned 10 words. Whoop-de-doo. That goes to 100 words and then it stops. Thankfully. Now, let's see here. What do we got? Armored clams. Okay, there's 10 of 12. That leaves me with 2 left. Really? Alright, let's grab this. Not that it's really useful. I mean, the nanites are helpful, but honestly, you really don't need it. There, there's another one. So at least 1. At least 1 feature. Yes. There's a habitat in this world? Really? Didn't realize I wasn't the only one. Honestly? Guess I'll summon the ship. So I can unload some stuff. I don't have a very big ship. I don't have a very big personal inventory. So shuffling things around is just kind of like what you have to do. Yes. And okay. salvage data, we actually need that.
No free slots in ship inventory.
Yes, I know. But with 3 salvage data, or 4 salvage data, I have the ability to get a few items, which is good. I haven't visited another person's base in a while. It'll take about a minute to get there. It won't take very long. Oh, that's my base, never mind. This is my base. Wait a minute, is there a base here? If there was, it'd be kind of weird. I mean, areas like hub areas where you have, like for the events. Those areas are crash-tastic. I was trying to do the expedition event. And I'm glad I didn't try to do it on stream. Because, oh my goodness. It's a mess. I was doing good not to crash. Okay, good. Now, all we need is a metal plate. Which has right dust, which we don't have. And I think we can get that. No. No, that's chlorine. Yeah, they're investigating, so what? Yeah. Oh my goodness. I don't have a water shield. That was close. I just realized I don't have a water shield. One that allows me to breathe underwater. I almost screwed that up. Let's not play in the water until we have a bio shield. Because frankly, that could be dangerous. Especially since I don't have, healing items or whatever. It's definitely not a good idea. See if I can make that plate. Yeah, I can. Alright. So. Now we can build the bioreactor, which will put it over here. Right here. There. Now. No grid connected, that's fine. Isn't there a schematic or something? Oh, I got a BioWire schematic. There it is, let's go. There's a battery, solar panels. Health station takes 5. Signal booster. That's useful. Yeah, okay. Now, the electrical wire goes from you to you. Because I believe I need to power the reactor. And it takes a little bit of carbon, a little bit of oxygen. There we go. Reactor's online. Explore the planet and expand your base. Alright. So, spend construction units, search for buried technology, with terrain manipulator, and so on and so forth. Crashed ship, responded with my commands. Okay. So, I know it's computer's online. Alright, what you got? Alright. Scanner detected, repeat 16, station. Base computer says something about the station. Investigate space station. Works for me. I've been to the space station a few times. But not by orders. Just knowing where it's at, you can go there. What's up, George? How are you doing today? You having a good evening? I'm just trying to get out of the introductory storyline, get everything unlocked, so that I can make the mad dash. Because this goal, as every other permadeath goal, only has one goal. Going for the core. I mean, honestly, there is no reason to do a permadeath unless you're going for the galactic core. For the achievement. So that's what we're doing. We got a couple hours in. On Monday? Yeah, it was Monday, if I remember correctly. And I tried, and, you know, I died a few times, and we are going through now, setting ourselves up. Alright, so sell that, sell a little bit of salt, sell the geodes, sell those, sell the livers, sell the morite, the gamma roots. Cryofaste, viscous fluid, save that, that's useful. I'll just use that, no problem. Oh, that's in good shape. Oh, that's in good shape. Suspicious package, good, sell that. Needs money more than anything else. Don't need that for a while. And we have 600. What you streaming tonight? What you got going on? Anything good? Yes, please. I saw some batteries. Yes, please. Now we're solid. Now, the only thing I want to do is I want to go to the other side and see if I can buy a, one of the water charms. Some freak ambience for. Okay. I can't disagree with that. I've done those before. Don't care. Give me my... I want... Okay. Fine. I gotta talk to them in order to get them off my back. There we go. Now I can talk to this guy, hopefully, and get the armor upgrades. Really? I gotta talk to the guy over there. Okay, here we go. Use the coded message stored later, ready for use to return to your base. Your base. Current system. I'm not a fan of the start story. But because I haven't played on PC before, I have to go through the hard way. Begin decryption. Don't care. Life signs detected. Ah, my ship has arrived. Nice. Alright. So let's go back to the station. Because I want to go back to the station, please. Weird. So weird. Anyway. So, now I have the station unlocked. I can do what needs to be done here, which is try and find ourselves something useful. Alright, there we go. Why don't they let me buy upgrades? I can purchase vehicle upgrades that I can't even make yet. I can purchase starship upgrades. I can purchase multi-tool upgrades. But it won't let me purchase armor upgrades. That's a nuisance. It really is a nuisance. Alright, so let's go see our new signal. And maybe, just maybe. No! to my base, wait for it to show up, and then I'll take the ship over. Just weird. It's too weird today. But that's okay. And grab the ship. I know. No, I need plates.
Technology recharge.
Analyze the data. Yeah, I know. But see, the thing is that this planet will give me what I need. I just have to be a little patient. So doing that, and then we can make some fuel. If I have the hydrogen, which I think is on the ship. Yeah. Ship's got the hydrogen. It's got 90 of it, so what we can do is ignore the dude scanning me. Run right from him. Because he'll just go away after a minute. But we do need one more plate. And then what I can do is I can make 2 fuel cells. That'll make it a lot easier. Make it a little easier. Not ideal. But it will be easier. There we go. Now let's go back to the ship. And we'll be good to go. Listen, not hard. The game has a lot of really easy ways of doing things as long as you understand some of the basics. But, don't get me wrong, it can still kick your butt.
Technology recharge.
And I get that. Some people just don't. What's our time frame? It's a minute to the distress signal. I think we'll just fly it. I was gonna go to orbit, but if we just fly that direction, maybe we'll find like a settlement or something along the way. Let's get up in the air a little higher. Because there should be something. And I'm sure there is, but they don't always load in. That's the only problem. Is that no matter how good of a computer you have, it does have, you know, time to render. And the time to render is sometimes a nuisance. Like go past something that's really big and massive, and after you land, it renders. Alright, there's our wreck. There's our wrecked ship. Hopefully we have what we need for this. Now granted, I have turned down some of the settings because I was on the event trying to play that, and I was on a planet that was extremely laggy. It was horribly laggy. And I think it's just because there was so many people who used it. Okay. I think that's the only reason why. Is because it's an event area. So the sheer number of people that have access to that particular area is excessive.
Radiation protection.
Really? That is really good. I wish I was on a normal playthrough. Because this could seriously...
Technology prepared.
Almost nanites.
Radiation protection. Falling.
What's this one? Now, where's the door? It's around here somewhere. There it is.
Protection.
I'm not a fan of the way some of these pods are buried. Because they tend to be a little obnoxious. But it's not too bad. It could be worse. Fuel. Okay.
Technology recharge. Technology
Alright.
recharge.
So there's one over there. And there's one over there. They don't change. The positions are sadly very static. The freighter debris changes by freighter type and system. But unfortunately, the for as much dynamic active stuff that they do in No Man's Sky, the freighters is one of the few things that they've never changed. I mean, honestly, if you know that they don't change this, it's been the same since that came out. Which is an absolute shame. Because they could have done so much more with these damaged freighters. But they didn't. Because that's it. There's a cargo pod there. But that's really about it. Don't really need the cargo pod. Those really aren't that useful. Wait a minute. It's a buried cargo pod. Remove that. No. Remove. Now, here it is. Here's the last cargo pod. hopefully this one's got something good on it. Nah, just some silicon powder. Some landing fuel. It's not fantastic, but it's acceptable. Because it does mean what was that? That was weird. It's just kind of odd when it does stuff like that. Yes, 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 yes. You want me to build the jump drive? I know. Microprocessor, add microprocessors, and eek. Now, let me see here. Do I have... Might be better off to go somewhere else. Let's go to the other planet. What's that? Station? Install the hyperdrive. Yeah, it's fine. We'll get there. Hmm.
Hostile scan detected.
Yeah, it's fine. They can come visit.
Warning. Threat detected.
Yeah, they pick anything.
Hostile ships approaching.
Are you a bounty ship? It's fine, it's not a big deal. These guys are pretty silly. In the weak areas, they tend to fly like straight at you. I do not want the station. But I guess it's closer than nothing. I wanted to go to a door. And trust me, this is not a place you want to stay. It's highly toxic. But the door actually isn't too bad. Oh good, the bots came back. Since they were glitched out earlier. That's good. Alright, so we'll go down here. We'll get what we need. Hey look, I found a settlement. Beautiful. We'll go land there. We'll land at this settlement and then go from save us a little bit of money. And be able to make a little bit of money. This type of settlement you can make money at. They sell stuff. So let's see here. Microprocessors. I can buy 3 of them. Alright. I think that would be enough. Let's find out. For the ship, for the hyperdrive, it needs 5 microprocessors. I already have 1. So if we purchase his 3,
Product received.
that works for me. And then maybe the unit here will have one too. Sometimes they do.
Product received.
Yeah, sometimes too. get the microprocessors. Now, what we need is the metal, metallic metal. That's what we want. And this guy, not gonna have any. But we'll check just to be sure. Yeah, I didn't think so. So instead, what we're gonna do here is we're gonna look at the blueprints. I have the bits, but I have them all. So there's nothing there we don't have, and it's not useful. Unfortunately, the one guy we need to talk to, who will have something that we can use, for whatever reason at the moment, won't talk to me. I don't like that man, okay. It's a bit of a nuisance, but let's see now. I think I have this. Oh my god, that's horrible. That is totally horrible. Alright. Anything here? No, I think. Except for jump fuel. Wow, jump fuel's expensive! Jump fuel's expensive. Alright, so what we actually need is copper.
Radiation protection falling.
Yes, I know. Copper deposit. That's what we really need. Is some copper. So with copper, I can actually make what I need. It's not a big deal. The copper's right there. We'll get probably 300 units out of that copper. It's a fairly common size copper deposit. So we'll see what we get out of it. I know. But it's okay. I'll wait till it gets down to 10%. Let's save us some money right now. I mean, I shouldn't really, considering I'm on a permadeath mode, but it's okay. I see no reason to waste resources when it's not a big deal. Right, that's our that's the counter deposit currently on. Salt deposit. Salt deposit. Salt deposit. Buried technology.
Radiation protection falling.
No.
Technology recharge.
There. Okay. Come on.
Radiation
Okay, that's fine. That's fine.
falling.
I can walk out. It's not that big of a deal. That's so silly. Anyway, so now we'll see what we can do here. Finding the resources you need. That's the trick. Is trying to find the resources you need without going out of your way. or without having to worry about all the other little issues. That's the catch. Oh, you're still here? Oh, that's cool. You may have wandered off when you got quiet. I mean, No Man's Sky is... when you're... The sad part is there's a lot of parts of this game that are really fun and exciting. And there's a lot of parts of this game that are just really dull and boring. And we are currently doing one of the more boring ones, because we are trying to just build up some resources. Now once I get myself off the ground and we can make antimatter, which is coming, and we can make everything we need, which we're almost there, then we can go on the freighter hunt, which, while it's not overly interesting to do the freighter hunt when you're in a permadeath, you don't really need a cool or a class S freighter, but it doesn't hurt. It really does. Having a good freighter is, always a good thing. And you can upgrade it later for a small fortune. But if you can get a better one, or you can get the one you're looking for, why would you not want to? And I don't know really what kind of freighter I want. I don't think I really care for a permadeath run. As long as it's, not a C. Because Class C fighters are obnoxious and annoying. Didn't I install that? Yeah, those are installed. I need the chromatic metals, which I'm currently looking for the copper. Because until I can find some more copper, I'm not going to be able to do the chromatic metals. And we're not that far from where I left the ship. So, it's not like we've gone that far. It's not a big deal. And we need all of this anyway. Because I need to make fuel. I also need the carbon. Oh wait, we got a drone. Yeah, I know. Trust me, it's a nuisance. It is such a nuisance. I love how you salvaging, rocks and whatnot, and killing animals, the thing spazzes out on. Sentinels will spazz out on. But if you dig a hole in the ground, they can kill us. It's so weird. Mutant plant. Not really worth much money. Take this oxygen now. Or neutronium. What do we got it? We need the hydrogen. And carbon. Yes, carbon. Do I still need animals on this planet? No, I don't. Alright, so have I uploaded it? Yes, I have. Okay, I uploaded that previously. So I don't need animals on this planet. There is a word stone over here. So we'll get that. And then we'll keep moving. I know, I don't have a lot of health. But it's fine. We just want to keep moving in one direction. And look for copper. This is probably the easiest planet to live on. You want to actually live in this solar system. It's not a bad planet. I mean, you gotta deal with the radiation, but radiation's not too bad. It is persistent, though. It's always a light radiation, which is why I built the base on the water planet. Mainly because the water planet doesn't have that persistent cold. I mean, it's cold, but it's like cold at night. Or during a storm. It's not cold constantly. The only downside is I don't have the water survival gear. I have water survival gear. It's kind of hard to live on a water planet and explore. But we'll get it eventually. And the funny thing is that we're on survival, so we're on there we go. Permadeath. So I'm not going to spend a lot of time doing a lot of exploring. I mean, I will if I have to. I'm not going to really put a lot of effort behind it. Because heavy exploration tends to bring higher chances of death. It's just the way it works. Earlier in the week, when I was starting this run, I went ahead to restart my poor run, because I screwed up royally. I died. See, what did I die on? It was a... Yeah, use that. How did I die? Oh, I fell down a ravine. A jetpack ran out. That's what it was. With the jetpack running out. That's what it was. The jetpack that ran out of gas. And I ended up sliding down a ravine and taking fall damage. Talk about being a pest. But that's how the world works. Yes, please. Actually, this is one of the few times you want to use the big ball. If you're doing like carving, like digging a hole for you to walk in, you often don't want to use the demolition ball. But when you're carving out a deposit, the large wrecking ball is a very good choice. Because it allows you to drill it out quickly. Oh, I remember this game first came out in 16. That particular Sentinel and the was the only one you had. It was that and I think the dog were the only two Sentinels they put into the game. None of the others were put in. Because you're supposed to have the mechs and you're supposed to have the heavy flying ones, which we have now. And none of that was implemented. All we had was those and I think the dog. And they had originally showed off, you know, a version of the large walking sentinel. Kind of like what we have now. Do I have enough room for the copper? No. Well, yeah, no, I'm good in the copper. I don't need the silicon. That's what I don't need. Let's find ourselves a nice flat spot that I can drop the ship. Because we're gonna need it. Then you gotta work. So, actually, based on our inventories, I can move a bunch of stuff over there. Okay, cool. Let's say, can I make a refiner? So let's go ahead and get in the ship. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to transfer the bloody bugger. Alright, building one of those. And then what we're going to do is give it some gas. Give it some copper. And then we're going to just farm some carbon because I'm going to need it. Because I gotta fill this thing up a few times. It's just a thing we're gonna worry about. So, get the carbon. And get the ferrite, because we're gonna probably want that for something. And while that's processing, we can get it right. I'm listening for the thing to stop. Because once it's done, I can swap it out. And then we'll go on from there. Having more than one of those sometimes is useful. Like at your base. That's always a good idea at your base to have like multiple refiners. But again, once you get the capital ship, it's like pointless. Because the capital ship can do it all for you. I would say we're doing good. 85%. It's fine. I'll recharge in a second. See? There we go. I have the materials. Alright, let's drop in some more copper. Let that that do its thing. And what we'll do here, now let's see, which key was it? Not that one. It's that's it. Not the flatten. I wanted to build up. I wanted to build up one. What is that? It's amazing. Yes, 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 yes. Oops. Where's the black bars? Alright. You got inventory. You got inventory. Give you some more carbon. Throw some more copper in there. It's funny when you're doing terraforming like this, because you can make some really weird ass stuff.
Radiation protection.
Yada. There we go. I'm gonna stand right under here.
Technology recharge.
I'm just fiddling around. To be honest, we're gonna have enough minerals in a few minutes to do what we need. That takes care of that. So now we just have to wait so that it catches up. And it's gonna have us craft antimatter. So what we need is we need antimatter housing. And it's gonna pull us up a diagnostic. We're gonna go. There. Well, let's go ahead and recharge. Use the uranium. There we go. Now, stop. Send out the scan. Let's make it happy. Where is it? It's not far from here. There it is. Go back to the ringed planet, and we'll get our antimatter, and then we'll move on from there. It's always a good thing. So, now once we're done with this, and we've done the preliminary quest, then we can see how far we are from the galactic core. So we can estimate how much antimatter we're gonna need. And frankly, it's gonna be a lot. Why? Because it always is. You're often somewhere around 700 clicks out. And at 700, I mean, you're talking like a lot of jumps. It's a lot of jumps. Let's see here. Whatever. It doesn't want to work. Thank you. Doesn't work. Alright, so grab that, and get us past this. Take the front. Alright, we now have antimatter. So to do antimatter, we need a few things, but not everything. So let's go ahead and see if we can free up some space. Because that would be helpful. Because there are some things that we have inside the ship. And if we can have more than 2 spaces, that would be nice. Now, alright, so that takes care of that. So we need antimatter housing, and we need antimatter. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make as much as I can. And then we're going to make some antimatter. There's some warp cells. What are you missing for antimatter? Condensed carbon. Alright, on this planet has no carbon to speak of. Never mind. This planet is so carbon poor. Alright, so now we're refueled. Next stop should be introducing the galactic map. Alright. Oh, I can talk to you. Let me bargain. So that saves us some headaches. Alright, there we go. So we are 716,000 light years. It's not too bad. Puts us about the middle of the galaxy. Now, we can't jump that far. The ship can only jump one jump at a time. That's not good. That's actually significantly bad. We're gonna need a better ship. Without the better ship, we're just not gonna do very well. Because there's a lot of things we have to do. Sure. 4 planets in the system. Alright. Guidance error, searching for routes. Okay, sure. Alright, so there's that one. Copper, frost crystals, magnesite. Alright, what do you got? This one is copper, uranium, silver. Useful, but not exactly fantastic. None of them are really fantastic planets. We'll say that. Try again. There it goes. Copper, gold, cobalt. That's good for fuel cells. I wouldn't mind if one of these was like a dihydrogen planet. That would be nice. Well, there's a space station here. So, let's go there first. Main reason is for the backpack upgrade. Because the backpack upgrades right now are still currently really cheap. So, it's good to do these. Also, I'd be able to buy a backpack blueprint, which might make ourselves a little more efficient. And I can unload my car. Bloody bugger. Make me walk. How dare you? Alright, so let's go ahead and buy that. Alright, purchase upgrades, here we go. Life support module. Class beam module. For life support, not really. Movement. Underwater protection. This is the one I need to build on it, but I don't want to be. They got an S shield module. That's useful. An S movement, toxic protection, thermal protection, cold. I should. I can't afford a lot of exosuit mods right now, so I gotta be careful with them. But anything to help our cold. There we go. Now this guy does ship stuff. So if he's got an engine efficiency one, that might be worth it. launch thruster efficiency, cyclotron, damage output, fire rate, overheat times, positron, damage, okay. So that's not what we're looking for. No, he's got a jump one. He's got a B hyperdrive. Who's an A hyperdrive? I'll take that. Because that would be good in that ship. I know, I'm going to save it though. Because I think I've got enough map data that I can buy a ship location. And if I can, that's ideal. So maybe we can buy ourselves a better ship. Let's get rid of that, get rid of the salts. Got 12 nav data. That might be enough. I don't need the uranium. I don't need that. I definitely don't need that, or that, or that. And check the ship. The here I don't need. You know what? I don't need that either. Right now it's just taking up space that I need for other things. No, I think we're okay. So, talk to the cartographer. Okay, so specific chart. Okay, cartographic data. Blueprints. Now, distress signal. That's what I want. I want a distress signal. Alright. So let's use that. And wait, he was an abandoned building, are you kidding me? It's fine, specific charts. How many can I buy? Alright, hold on. Because distress signals can be ships. Abandoned buildings aren't very useful. But ships are. However, yeah, they always find something. Come on. You're gonna come straight at me and you're gonna die miserably. Because I don't care about you. There you go. Goodbye, puppy. I know. Poor loser. Such a loser. Alright, let's go check our abandoned building and see if we can find ourselves a ship. Sometimes, though, when you find like trade center buildings or whatever, you can get free equipment mods or something on those lines. You know, gear, maybe a multi-tool. Though honestly, if you want a multi-tool, get a whole ton of ammo and just start shooting sentinels. Because eventually they'll give up. And they'll tell you where their home base is. I know. We're not gonna go after the eggs. Normally I would. Because they're worth a lot of money. Mystery eggs are a great way to make money. Alright. You gonna behave yourself? There she goes. Okay, so how many? There's 7 species on this planet. That's not bad. That's not too bad at all. 7 species is tolerable. And there's the door over there. Let's slide into the door. Okay. Now, let's see here. Oh, great. That's beautiful. I actually need the health restore. Now, over here... I don't see the whip. There's usually like one of those whip plants in here. Wait a minute. Where's the terminal? These places always have a terminal. It's usually covered in slime or something. There it is, see? Overlooked it. Not necessary, not useful, but the terminal can be useful. Because sometimes these data logs have useful data. And they want us to go see a fuel source. I'm not really sure why. I'll look at the, hold on, let's grab this guy real quick. Any other animals that have spawned while I was inside? There's always the chance more have spawned. And I missed him. Alright. So let's look at our quest real quick. Starships locate a source of warp fuel in the system. Follow the automatic guidance to locate it. That's fine. But what we want to do, actually, want to use our waypoint. An observatory. Now, what we're looking for, but we'll take it because oh, it's one of those things. I need fuel. Titanium. Alright, so we're gonna have to travel normally until I can find ourselves some titanium. So I can recharge my jet engines. Thing is, I'm in the middle of a ring, and I can't find a flippin' asteroid. So stupid. And you'll be in the middle of space, nothing around you, and you're in the middle of an asteroid. So stupid. This game has some of the strangest mechanics. And if you run out of jump fuel, all of a sudden there's be asteroids everywhere. It's just the way it works. So weird. It's the dev's way of helping you out. Over here. And then we can land here. See what the observatory's got. Now we'll start with this down here. Because these units will sometimes have stock tickers and nanites and all kinds of goodies. And then there's garbage. Come on. More nanites. Nothing useful. And we'll head into the observatory next. Even though this observatory has 3 rooms, I doubt we can access more than 2. They just don't often let you access the last room. Not there's anything special in there. It's not uncommon for them to lock behind like an atlas key. You bastard! My mouse glitched. See? Atlas keys. And it's really nothing important back there. Which is the weird part. Is that there's not like there's anything fantastic in them. Wait, where's the save point? Because I haven't registered this one. Oh, look! I don't have his button. That big old brain beetle. That leaves me with 2 unregistered animals. I guess I got the mantises. There's a beacon over there. It's not that far away. I'll walk it. That is a good thing. Beacons almost always point towards something good. You want to find a wrecked ship. These beacons are far better than the distress calls. But distress calls are easier to find. You're the last one. Thank you, little piggy. Oh no, I'm so short. Somebody. According to them, I'm only at 7. Ooh. So short one according to that. Huh. Alright, let's head down to the beacon. No, I thought we were done. Apparently we're only at 6 of 7 instead of... I thought we were already at 6 of 7. It's okay. Give me a wrecked ship. Please. Please. Mars 7's on the other side of the planet. There you are. Alright. That takes care of that, and we'll go check them in. So, on your discoveries, check in the whole planet. But on the planet, you need to go to this right here. They don't tell you that, but you need to do that in order to get the achievement. There it goes. For the mouse sword accomplishment. Checking all the species on the planet. In order to do that, you have to do that one little thing. Doing the journal upload, it won't do that. It should, but it doesn't. So you have to, and it took me a while to find where they put that. Because a while back, in an older version of the game, when you uploaded the whole system, it would update that achievement as well when you uploaded all your animals. But since then, they've changed it, and you have to do that as a separate upload. So on my older save on the PlayStation 4, it was a real nuisance because I had to go through every single planet that I had. Because I had never uploaded them, because that was a new feature since last time I played. And I had to do that for every planet to check and upload. And it ended up having like 15 planets that were actually completed out of like 30 or 40 surveyed. A lot of times I went in, I grabbed what I needed and just ran away. Because it had like high sentinels, or it had like 12 animals, and I really didn't feel like going through the effort of finding all of them at the time. But they've actually made it easier. So it's not uncommon to do what I just did and be able to get, 6 or 7 animals, and you've only made a few stops. Alright, dude, what you got? Okay, so take a look at the second thing. Then grab them all to while barking into my visor, speaking with saliva. I point at the mining beam charge indicator. Mining beam. Hold on. I just have to look this up. Every time mining beam uses carbon. So, yeah, come on. I can give you some carbon. There we go. So, I've got a couple of words. Alright, so all we got was a couple of words for that. Sometimes they'll just give you the whole mining beam. See, this might be nice. I actually kind of like the look of this one. It's more than I can afford, though. Might be able to finagle something, but I doubt it. Blueprints. Start there. Thermal hazard C. really needing that. It's not really worth the nanites. For a cold hazard, when I already have 2 cold hazard items. So let's get rid of the gamma roots. And get rid of those. Get rid of that. Alright, change over to the ship. Anything on the ship I want to get rid of? No. However, how much is that going to cost me? Alright. I can, like, bit of finagling and I can buy this. And that's a much better multi-tool than what I've got. So, I need I don't need the gold. I don't need the gold. And I don't need the palladium right now. And we're good. So that means we can buy this one. There we go. Now, this particular pistol, what we'll do is we're going to put everything on it. So let's go ahead and install everything that we have. Well, at least, not necessarily install it, but just get it set up. Glass! Wow, that's gonna be expensive. I need wiring looms. I can do the carbon, 1 carbon, 1 hermetic seal, 3 carbons, a jelly. Okay, so give me a jetty. I need carbons. I also need a hermetic seal. Just condense carbon. Alright, so what we'll do is we will find ourselves some carbon. We don't need the copper deposit. That tree would be nice. Now, if this is actually a hole in the ground, then there's a real good chance we can find vast amounts of carbon down here. Money. These are worth money. The album pearls are worth some good money. Alright. So those are worth like 50k per stack. They grow in stacks of 5. Apparently no carbon down here though. Interesting. Alright. So the action receiver, yeah, I know. The pistol does not have a mining tool yet. Because I need the carbon nanotubes first. That's okay. And we're gonna need some oxygen to repair that one module. We're surviving. Apparently, some of these planets we've been on have considered extreme environments. Though they don't seem like extreme environments. To be honest. Frost crystals. Ooh, that'd be good. Once we can get that advanced antimatter recipe. We can get a bunch of frost crystals here. I can take that. That's good. Hopefully we can get ourselves enough carbon though. I mean, I can't make glass. I might be able to buy glass. But can't make glass. I can't make a lot of the stuff we need. There we go. And it's kind of funny. It's weird that the trees are just sticks stuck in the ground. Oh. It's fine. Because again, we can always sell what we don't need. And that helps us along in a long way. Mordite. Really? That's kind of odd. Mordite out of a plant? You normally get mordite out of animals. It's kind of unusual. It's interesting. Yeah, I was afraid of that. Alright, so do that. Mount that. Mount that. There's a hermetic seal that we need. And we need 2 wiring looms and 4 glass and, I'm sorry, we need 4 wiring looms, a hermetic seal, and 4 glass. So to go back to the ship though, we can sell off some of the stuff we picked up that we don't need. And then we collect the little lace here. Because there is some stuff they picked up that we just don't need. Alright, so the pearls, the yep, what is that? The bulbs. The frost crystals we'll keep because those will become antimatter later on. Okay, or is it storm crystals? The frost or storm? I don't remember. I think it was frost, but it might be storm. I think it was frost because they're easy to get a hold of. Alright, now I can buy a hermetic seal. Just be done with that. So I need 100,000. I can't sell that. I can't sell the salvage data though. Because while that is useful, I don't really need that much of it right now. I am more in need of those to fix my multi-tool. So now we have a shield. And now we have... Oh, I'm so short. I miscounted. Alright, that's fine. Oh, I didn't miscount. He doesn't have it. Wait, does he have glass? Glass. He's got one glass. I wonder if the station here has glass. Probably not. No, it doesn't. Alright, well. Let's go ahead and move some stuff over to the ship. That we don't need at the moment. What I can do is do this. And then that have drive. So now we have a little more space than we did. So again, we're still looking for a ship. Freighter crash site. Okay. Where and how far? Well, it's not far from here, so let's go check out that freighter. Maybe we'll get something good out of it? Like another freighter module or something? That would be nice. Get some more freighter modules. Because the only way to get those is from either attacking freighters or from finding crashed freighters. Oh, this is an Enterprise. Alright, let's go check out our freighter. Get the logs here. Get the log. Alright. Anything good? That's a... Not really, no. What you gonna take to open? Chromatic metals. This one's gonna be expensive. Wanting chromatic metals? This is gonna be expensive. But it's okay. Like I said, they don't change, so after you do a few dozen of them, Ah, warp cell. That's useful.
Radiation protection falling.
So that one was actually worth it. I definitely need to get a mobility upgrade.
Support power low. Technology recharge.
Because this thing's jetpack is bad. There's the door. Alright, let's get this one. Must be out of range of the ship. Hold on, let me just get back in range of the ship. Now I can access them all. There we go.
Technology prepared. Extreme light detected.
So yeah, not... Again, we're not getting like anything really good from it, but you never know. Sometimes you do. There we go.
Radiation protection.
Frigate module. Uh-oh, I think I'm gonna crash. I think we just crashed. Well, it's not that bad. Yep, I think the game crashed. Yep, it did. Alright, give me a second. I'm gonna reload that. It'll take a minute. But it's, you know, well, so assuming we get the same thing we had before, then we'll get another module that we can use when we do finally find that fight of the Black. We can start our fleet. Thankfully, crashes don't count as deaths, because that would really suck. Because then we'd be out of luck and we'd start over. And that would be horrible, because the last thing you want to do is have 4 hours into a permadeath run just to lose your save because of a glitch. And I don't back up saves, so it's not like I'm that kind of person where I'll have saves backed up physically and do the, that didn't happen on a permadeath run. People who do that kind of annoy me. Because what's the point of a permadeath run if you're not going to follow the rules of permadeath? Alright, so the one that was worthwhile was the one that was over here. So, under the assumption that it still is the same, oh, I forgot, I need to get the, stuff from the ship.
We are
go to the ship inventory. You go to my personal one. And then... Good, that's the same. Sweet. So, we got one module. That was a warp cell. Sweet. Now, there was one more warp cell. Still not happy with these controls. They drive me nuts. Ooh. Honestly, this one is really good because it gave you a freighter, the module, and that one's the weak one. There's only a couple of nanites. This one over here was also this one over here, I think, was another warp cell. Yeah, see another warp cell. And that's useful. That's really, really good. Now, the last one was over here. I don't remember what this one was. But just to save myself some hassle, just in case it crashes again, I'm going to go ahead and save. So there's that one. I think, yep, that's it. It's just that one's over there. And then we're done here. Is that like right there? Ah! Oh, standing on top of it. I was like, wait a minute, it should be like right here somewhere. And that one was nanites. So we basically got 40 nanites, one freighter module, and because that makes us 2 freighter modules, which is actually really good because those modules are hard to come by. Yeah, put those there. That's where those belong. And then I think we're good. Come on. Find us something good. An abandoned building. Alright, where's our abandoned building? Oh yeah, that's it. Over there. Alright. I think what we'll do is we'll go do the story quest And then we'll go down and do the abandoned buildings. There should be at least one downed spaceship on each planet. But it's not so entertaining when you keep finding everything except it. I'll take the monolith, but I doubt that's what I'm looking for. And oh, it is what I'm looking for. Okay. Yes. Alright. So there's that. There's that. And we talk to the monolith. Traveler. Come on. There we go. Last. There we go. It has seen the eye. I've seen it both. Finest traveler. Alright. Here we go, warp cell. Sweet. So that's not what we're trying to do. So did it go straight to my ship? Into the ship inventory? Yeah, it did, okay. Alright, so. We have an abandoned building. And I think what we'll do is we'll do this abandoned building. And we have 8 left. So I think we'll change planets. If the next one isn't a spaceship, we'll change planets. So. Now let's turn around. It's an abandoned building. Which usually means, yeah, it's got a little infestation down there. And those things are worth it if you can deal with them. But, like I said, with us being on a permadeath run, I'm not dealing with horrors if I can avoid it. I'm not going to deal with horrors. They're not really worth what you get for them. There's other safer ways of making money. Alright, just minutes. Yeah, nothing really interesting in here. Let's see, health, which I really don't need. The horrors aren't really worth it. And I've been here before. That's what I was afraid of. So we'll get off this planet. Let's go to a different planet. There's like 4 in this system. And we've seen only one. Hold on. I actually need... I don't really care about this transmission. I don't care. Is this the Artemis quest line? It might be.
No free slots in ship inventory.
What? Okay, this is bad. Do I have free slots? I do. So let's move that to me. I do need the titanium. Because I'm not going to get to the next planet.
No free slots in ship inventory.
Yes, I know. Come on. Yeah, I get it. But I'm hunting titanium.
Warning. Threat detected.
Yeah, they found something interesting in my cargo hold.
Ships approaching.
I get it. There it is. Not a big deal. It's just one ship. One ship doesn't live very long.
Hostile ships defeated.
And let's move that to me. And that to me, just in case. But we might have some more ships show up, and the last thing you want to have is like suspicious weapons or something. Become lost. Because I just didn't have room. There we go. Come on. Now, recharge.
Technology recharge.
And there you go. Beautiful. So let's go to... Well, I haven't been on this planet yet. So let's go ahead and scan it. Land on it. And let's see. Selenium, salt, phosphorus, copper. Wow, really nothing useful. But maybe this stranger's coordinates will be useful. And we'll find something useful when we get there. I mean, I know I can get what I need if I go to the station. That's not a big deal. But I like doing it on the planets if I can. And also we're looking for... Alright. You're around here somewhere. I know you are. I know if I land, it'll give me a bearing. But here's the deal. It's usually within like 3 or 400 units. So if you're careful, you can normally spot it. Because by ship, it's usually only a few seconds away. So we're currently like 4 seconds away. And I'm not seeing what we're looking for. Though I guarantee you it's not that far out. Because it never is. And it's always there. It just... Well, I found a lost ship. Let's see if this is what we're looking for. Afraid it might be what we're looking for. I mean, I don't know. We'll see. I don't think so, though. Great luck. Nah, this isn't it. $1,200 U. Alright. That's fine. Because it's roughly east of us. So what do you have? You need a ferrite. Antimatter. Nice. Alright, so we should get a couple of antimatter out of this. Hopefully we'll get another one of those frigate or freighter modules. Those would be nice. Yeah, I know. Alright. That's the ferret. And new item recording to catalog. Okay, so I just picked up the blueprint. Nice. Now, it's... Wow. That stinks. I need to get some ferrite. Is there anyone on the ship? That's the question, is do I have any on the ship? No, I don't have any more on the ship. Alright, let's get some ferrite compounds. Not that big of a deal. Yeah, finding iron is not that hard. So this is a shield ship. This would actually be pretty cool if you had a shield fit. That is one weird looking blob. I see some strange blobs, but that's one of the stranger ones. Thank you. Come on. Might as well do our scans over here. There's only 6 species on this planet, so might get lucky and be able to get them all pretty quick. Don't know. Yeah, I don't need that. I know it's 1,200 units to the east. That's fine. But right now we need the ferrite dust. That's what we need. Let's do this. That. That. And that gets us all good. Last thing you want is to have everything full up. I mean, it's bad enough we don't have a lot of space. But having everything full up when we're going into a freighter trying to salvage some goodies is a bad thing. Alright, so I need to be there. See? Easy peasy. Same spot every time. New item recorded to catalog. Really? Can the ship take items? 2. Put that on the ship. Do that. Do that. It's a bit of a nuisance. Because one, their ship is very Tron-esque and it's hard to see. With all these emergency lights everywhere. Oh my freaking... Are you kidding me? Oh, I accidentally missed that. Forget it, man. This is just nuts. I accidentally used up my ferrite. I did accidentally use up my ferrite. So I need to get some more. I got this condensed ferrite. Nitrate. Use that. Alright, so I can see a little space. Now, I just need to find some more rocks. Sad when you need rocks. should be able to find what I'm looking for here. Cobalt. Really? That'll work. I have to dig out this little passage. Let's see what's behind it. Really? Nothing? Well, that's annoying. Figured there'd be some iron here somewhere. Because there usually is. Well, the cave goes this way, so let's follow the cave around. No, just cobalt. There's not even a lot of it. What's up here? Anything good? Sulfurine. Really? Ah, alright, dust. That'll work. Only 20? I need a little more than that. Phosphorus did not need that. Well, I prefer 30, but I guess we'll have to go with what we got. Maybe I can find some on the way back to the ship. There we go, see? Easy peasy. Now the ship is... over there. It's an unknown building. So that might be useful. And I think we'll finish this up, this ship, and then go over to that building and see what, and that's the building I'm looking for. Sweet. It is, that's the building I'm actually looking for. So there's 2 more places to mine. And I've got really no space. Get rid of that. And I can put something else in the ship if I have to. So let's go ahead and put something in the ship. That gives me 2 slots. Now, we can come here. What do we got? Okay, so that was just money. This one is the one that's always a little tricky to get to. Because it's either really easy to hit, or it's really hard. It's just the way it's positioned. Antimatter. Okay, that's what I was hoping to find. Is more antimatter. Now the question is, can I make more of the casings? No, I need ferrite dust. Well, what we'll do is we'll go over to our building. I marked it. There it is. This should be what we're looking for. May not be. Just shoot. This game is kind of weird sometimes. And what you're looking for isn't always what you're looking for. It's like it's still over there. Let's see here. Grab the logs. Because sometimes they're useful. In this case, they're not. Oh, I hit a little too hard. So, what I want to do is get a good bearing. Our bearing is east, northeast of us. By a few clicks. So if we turn around to go east, northeast, we should be able to count to like 12. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Around this area, I will look for. Again, don't see it. It's weird. Because it should be like right around here. Because it was around 12 seconds of active standard flight. Northeast. Oh, sorry, east, northeast. Where we were. So it should be right around here somewhere. Alright, so it says the 1,000. Alright. What we'll do is we'll just land here. Humor the engine. Because it says it's that way. 300 units.
Thermal protection falling.
Which is weird. I did not see anything around here. But, you know, sometimes it doesn't load in until you've landed. You actually gotta land near the site in order for it to load in. It's unusual, but these early missions, they do that sometimes. Just to basically force you to do what they expect you to do. Alright, so over here, what do we got? Ah! Down ship. Alright, so sodium, chromatic metals, and what we'll do is we will summon our ship. You come here. Let's take a look at the ship. See what's worth keeping. Oh, we are in luck. This is a good one. It's a Class A ship. It's got a Class S shield, so not bad. Everything else is normal. And that's normal, and that's pretty normal. So let's see how bad this is going to be to our power. We're going to add ship to the collection. I get it. There's going to be a lot of damage. Okay, so what do we need? Plates, hermetic seals, microprocessors, chromatic metals, wiring loop, sodium, ferrite, sodium nitrate, chromatics, phosphorus, metal plating, palladium, ferrium. So this particular one, need to get it mobile. So it needs hermetic plates. Alright, so I need iron plates and hermetic seal. So that's fine. So once it's mobile, it's not a big deal. Yeah, I know. So, can I make metal plate? No, I can make carbon jelly, but I can't make metal plates. Alright. And we need compressor and ferrite. Don't care about you. Come on. I actually do need the phosphorus, so there is that. Is that a rock flower? Interesting. That is a rock flower. Now that's pure iron ferrite. I really don't need that. I mean, I need the phosphorus, but I really don't need the ferrite. Oh, the pure ferrite. I need the ferrite dust. So. Let's see what this one is. Probably just more of the same. Yeah, that's more phosphorus. It's okay, we need that. And what we'll do is we'll do what we can in order to make this a viable vehicle. About as viable as we can do. Because it's going to take a bit. I mean, come on. Let's be realistic. We can do that. I grab... If I grab the metals, chromatic metals, we might be able to get this thing stable. Hold that thought. Because I still need to fix this one. Alright, hold on. So, chromatics, I have 62. I don't have a lot. Hold on. Hold that thought. Just need to apply some stuff here in order to stabilize my inventory. Now, if we log on to here, I think there, okay, now she's got shields. It's not enough to do anything else. But now it's at least a viable shell. And I can summon that whenever I'm ready. So let's go ahead and do this. There we go. And here's our signal. Extract records. Yeah, this is the Artemis story. Which gives us the pulse splitter. Not that we care about the pulse splitter. Okay, so let's make sure we do not have that active. And I like this. It tells you what to expect on each planet. How many minerals, how many flora, and how much fauna. That's a new thing, because they didn't used to tell you how many minerals and how many plants were on each given planet. I like that. Alright, I think we're going to cut here for the day. So, next time I will continue our adventure. I might try and get this ship actually jump drive ready, but I don't know yet. I'll decide that later. So look forward to seeing additional content in this particular run later on, and we'll see how it goes. Have a good night.